Michael D. Show. Our next guest, Ivy Huang, is going to light a passion and ignite your heart to dream bigger and do more with her new book, Zoe. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Now tell me, what does the name Zoe mean? Is she a real person?
She is. The name Zoe means life, giver of life, and I believe it's a Greek name.
Yeah. Well, that's outstanding. How long have you wanted to write a book?
For as long as I can remember, it was on my bucket list. And I am just thrilled with the opportunity to be able to publish a book and share my story and inspire other people to go out and live their best life.
I know you're inspiring a lot of Asian women, but not just Asian women globally, women in general here in the U.S. and young women. So, I mean, after years in corporate, you've transitioned to be an entrepreneur. Tell us some of the feedback you're getting and what are some of the testimonials from some of your clients?
Breakthroughs in their life and the way they think, breakthroughs in taking more action and achieving more success. Something that I study myself, I've been called a hybrid of Napoleon Hill and David Goggins, and it's because I love to learn.
I can see that.
The Facebook Live is just sharing what I'm learning with everybody else so that they can also be inspired to take more action.
Now some women have risen to prominence and success and inspiring others because they have close friends and family around them and empowering them. Were you fortunate enough to have that, or did you find it on your own?
A mix of coaches and mentors. My mother, for one, taught me everything. And she inspired me to go out and live my best life and to live it fully.
Ivy Huang, what advice would you give to the 15-year-old version of yourself if you could have that conversation?
Believe in yourself and follow what God has placed in your heart, because He's made each of us unique. And the gifts and talents that you have that's inside of you, that you uniquely express, is who you're meant to be.
What was, looking at the camera and just be totally honest and because I know you're very authentic. I'm watching your videos you're doing. It's so powerful, all the comments everybody's leaving. What was the biggest mistake you ever made, and what would you do differently?
Don't compromise on what you believe you need to be doing and who you need to be with. That was a huge and hard lesson for me.
Well, it looks like you've also recovered quickly, because you know some women will make a mistake and they'll sit there and be bitter or filled with shame or whatever. But you've really moved forward and excelled in those areas, not only professionally but also entrepreneurially. And when you speak on stage, because I know you speak on stage a lot, what are some of your main topics and themes?
Sure. I talk about habits, peak performance. I talk about your mindset. And one of my favorite topics to talk about is positive mental attitude. It is really how you think about yourself and other people, and it's about your attitude. And that makes a huge difference in how you show up in life.
Well, it's beautiful. How do people get a hold of you and book you for a speaking gig or coaching or an media interview?
Sure. I'm available. You can connect with me on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, and I'm also with a YouTube channel, Coach Ivy. I also have a podcast, ivyandthecia.com.
ivyandthecia.com. That sounds like a James Bond kind of a feel to it. That's exciting. Tell me the story behind that.
A friend of mine, also from the former CIA, we decided we were going to launch a podcast together and to bring on guests from all walks of life. And it's just to share and bring out audiences that wouldn't be able to share their story. So I like to bring on people that can inspire other people.
Just imagine Zoe, and the subtitle is One Woman Can Change Everything. And we're getting some real positive feedback. Yulin Li, who's a Chinese author of Alone in My Power, says Zoe is an intriguing and substantive journey told with verve, humor, and insight. Others have proceeded hung in writing this sort of story, but few have done it better. So I want to say congratulations here. What kind of feedback are you getting, and what do you hope is the main message that hits a young woman that reads Zoe?
Sure. You're going to feel you're connected with who you are and what you're meant to be and do, but you're also going to feel very connected with Zoe because she's real and she cares.
Thanks so much. I want to have you back soon.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. Congratulations.